Hello, it is Nemi Batstone here with another crafty weekly Wednesday. It is the last Wednesday of January. Where did time go? Um, and I'm coming to you from my craft room, which is a little noisy today because my boys are down in the room next door and playing a game, so I'm going to try my hardest to try and drown them out so you don't have too much background noise. My apologies, but my craft room is on the main floor and there is no doors to block any sound. So if it is annoying, just please make a comment and I will do my best. So I will go as fast as I can to, unfortunately, to get it going and speed it up. But before we begin, I wanted to share with you that I am supposed to be traveling this week. And, due to recent events, I've actually home. So this week my plan was to show Paper Pumpkin because I would be on the plane and then I'd be in a hotel room, and it's so easy and convenient to take with me. So this week I'm doing Paper Pumpkin, and I decided to stick to my schedule, and I was going to switch it with Terrific Toadstool, which is next week, but I said no, I'm going to stick with my schedule. And so today we're going to try and do some Paper Pumpkin. I also want to share with you that today I received this week I received 2 bags of swaps. So I'm super excited about that because it just came just in time for my kickoff workshop or crafty event on Saturday, February 1st. So everyone's going to get a sneak peek of some like 40 inspirational ideas. 2 of which are mine, because one in here is mine and then another. So one was like for celebration, and then the other one was for the new mini catalog. So I'm super excited to be able to share this with everyone that's attending. And then if you want to see it again, or if you want to see it real quickly, I could probably do it at the end. So if you are there, just give me a thumbs up and then I can show them, or I can take a little bit more time and maybe do an impromptu sometime between now and the next event. But at the retreat in February, end of February, February 20th to March 2nd, I'll have these displayed there as well. And because, it goes with the theme. And it's the last month or end of celebration. I just dropped them on the floor. Let me take those out. Okay, so let's flip and let's play with some Paper Pumpkin. Okay, so now we got you on my table here. Just gonna try and adjust that real quick. Sorry about that. Let's make sure I'm okay here. I know I didn't send out a reminder. I apologize for that. But it was such a busy day today. Couldn't believe it. So if you're there, it's swaying too much. If you're there, say hi or give me a thumbs up, anything like that. I can see I've got quite a delay. So I'll try and make sure that is monitored good. So I'm going to plug in my charger here so I don't lose you all. And make sure that that's not moving too much. Awesome. Okay, so just a couple reminders that my monthly subscription club, my Let's Get Crafty Club, is open and closes on February 15th. And it uses Toadstool, and we're all Terrific Toadstool. And we're also using that this upcoming retreat. And then next week I have an online class featuring this as well. So if you'd like to submit and join my club, you just pay through PayPal, and every month you get charged, and then $45, and then I give you a kit with scrapbooking and card making ideas for you to create with, inspire you. And we are full. I'm so excited to say we are full for the kickoff this Saturday. I'm so excited about that. And then Creative Escape, I've got 6 spots left. So 6 spots. And I haven't yet contacted everyone who has attended in the past. So if you are watching and you've attended my retreat in the past, now is the time to sign up because there's only 6 spots left.
Now you can come for a day, you can come for the weekend with or without meals, but for the full weekend and the full experience, it's $165. And you get a welcome kit. You get it's great parking, it's great location at Douglas Community Center. It's catered by Taste of Time, so lots of great food, lots of great fun. We do bingo, we have prize draws, etc., etc. It's really you gotta just do door prizes. Okay, so it is celebration, and I just wanted to remind you all that you can also take advantage of the paper pumpkin for celebration. So if you choose a 3 month subscription, then you get one product at $75. If you choose a 6 month subscription, you can get two items or one $150 because it's $181.50. If you do a prepaid three, then or full year, then obviously you can choose up to four or combine it to any different combination. Plus, you get $35 in host rewards, so that's extra credit. Or you can join and then get your paper pumpkin as well and get 20% off your starter kit plus the $35 off. Or if any of these, you get another 20% off. I mean, there's just so many amazing options right now. We are at the halfway point too, which means 1 month left to get any of the free items that you want in celebration. And they may not look like much when you look at the catalog and you look online, but they are absolutely beautiful. So I've been trying to showcase as much as I can, and obviously all the other demonstrators all over the world are doing just as the same and showcasing it to you as well. Okay, I haven't opened this yet. So let's see what's in here. So the kit comes with it's called Hearts for You because obviously February is Heart Month. And then we have a little mini set of stamps. So we've got one, two hearts. We've got you, love, celebrate love, your, oh, you're my favorite, and you have my heart. And then a leaf. Then it comes also with a red ink spot. So these I keep because I always give them as prizes at my retreats and workshops. And it comes with some mini glue dots. So I'll put those aside too. Those I usually give to Melissa because I don't like using them unless they're off the roll. She likes to use them, and I'm like, they're all yours. I don't like them when they're flat. They gotta have dimensionals because usually you can't do cards without dimensionals. You can't do any crafting without dimensionals. So let's take, oh, yeah, we do. Okay, so the kit comes with some amazing envelopes. Looks like the pattern's on the outside, so we could break those up. Everyone always gets shocked when that happens. And here we've got some card fronts. So these card bases, there is one, two, three on this one. Here's some more. Four, five, six. Now, these are double, which means double your cards, right? So right off the hop, 3, 6, that's 12. And then we have three more here on the bottom. I like to put my card base together. And they're just plain basic white. Oh no, there's some hearts on here. So we could cut this up if we want, and then that gives us another 18. So we go from 9 to 18 if we want to. So that's good to know. Then we have all our ephemera pieces. So we have these three, which we could cut up. Oh, these are cute. I think this would be fun on a scrapbook page. So let's think about that. And then we have some tags or sentiment labels. Big hearts. I like that. This would go well, obviously, with the heart set and heart bundle as well. And these look like, yeah, a sheet full of stickers. And then some more ephemera. So that's good. Now, don't ever get rid of these. These are great if you travel and take these. So you don't need to bring your foam mat. You could just use this. Hi, Shell. How are you this evening? So we have some red ribbon, real red. Oh, it's almost cherry cobblerish. And then others are dimensionals. Oh, and we got more. How do I have two sets in there? Maybe something fell out. And oh, these kind of look like playing cards. So you could cut those out if you wanted to. I thought maybe I could use them as journal cards, but now I have the heart in the middle, so I'm gonna have to do something else with that. Okay, and then we have our sheet. Oh yes. So then we have this, which we can put in as part of our our stamps can go with this afterwards. So I like to put these in sleeves and then the stamp set goes with it. So that's good. Now you can do the add-on, but I haven't. I have too many of those kind of things, so I don't feel it's necessary. So the other great reason I was going to take this on a trip is you have your ruler here as well, so I didn't need to really worry about that. So let's put one card set together and see what we got left. Now this uses 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we must have quite a few of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. Okay. I'm willing to use up 6. So, but I think these would look stunning on a scrapbook page. So maybe for you that are, you know, card makers, you'll be like, what? So, yeah, I think that would be fun, especially those big hearts. Okay, so usually I pull out a tray and I drop all my itty bitty pieces, but there's not a lot of itty bitty pieces in this one. And I just have, a 3-part tray that I picked up from Dollarama or Dollar Tree. Actually, I think it's Dollar Tree that carries them. And they're really good for paper pumpkin kits or any kit collection for that matter, because then you can just easily put them in there and then not lose all your bits and pieces all over the place. Okay, so I think that's quite a bit. I like how many dimensionals or glue dots do we have to put on that one? Okay, so then we have these. I don't know how many of these we need, but I'm going to just clear this sheet so then I can toss it and not worry. And then I'm going to need 3 more later. I think I'm going to do a scrapbook page. We can do cards. I probably might have time for both. Because a scrapbook page layout is pretty quick and simple. So they say. But I'm only saying that because this past weekend we were at a retreat. And so they gave us some sketches. And I still remember the sketch we used. And, you know, oh, this is kind of a waste. So I do find that wasteful because I would probably just cut out hearts and then double up here. But I think because it's layered, I say that because it's layered. Okay. And then we need these, and then we need these. Now, this one here has 3 hearts you have to pop out. They're just plain white ones. So we're going to keep those. I'm going to add those to a scrapbook page. And then these 2 we will reuse. I will reuse these for some other card design. Okay, so then I think we can be pretty quick. So let's get this done properly once. So then we have our inspiration. So step 1, step 2, and 3. Okay, I have my foam mat here. So I'm going to move this. And I already have a mini spot that's open. So this one I'll reserve. And I'm going to put this here so I know what I'm doing. So, how many of you have ever subscribed to Paper Pumpkin before? Now, oh, and there's little hearts. Okay, we have heart embellishment. Okay, we'll use that. So what do we need? Okay, so we're going to take the little heart from here and stick it on the block. So the one thing about Paper Pumpkin in comparison to kits that are our online kits is that you don't get a block. So when you first subscribe to Paper Pumpkin, they give you a block. And then once you've subscribed once and then you continue with your monthly subscription, they just don't include it. Whereas every kit collection, you do get a block. Okay, so we're going to move that in here, slide that in, and then it says we're supposed to stamp the heart three times. One down here, one over here, and then one overlapping there. Oakley dokley. So let's grab our real red. And I should have some scraps sitting here to make sure we're good. Got my son's social study test here, or exam. Oh, beauty. We are good. I don't know if you noticed me rubbing it on my hand earlier, just to try and get any of the residue that might have been left over. Then we're supposed to put another one here. Will be Speedy Gonzalez. And then another one up there. See? Easy peasy. I'm going to move this so I don't get it all over me. And then we're supposed to cut 20 inches of the twine. No, it's a paper pumpkin kit. So this is a paper pumpkin kit. This is January's paper pumpkin kit, which I didn't have time to do and I was planning on doing. Now, so it's telling us to do 20 inches right there. And then we're supposed to wrap it around. So it's showing you here the back side of it. Oh, I broke a nail. My apologies. And then the front. So I'm not going to cut 20 inches. I think that's a waste. So tip is I just, put a little bit of adhesive. I'm like, I lost my tear tape. I didn't lose it. It's still in my kit. I haven't unpacked from last weekend. Shall it's like all sitting all over. Because like I know we're all gonna get together again. So I haven't unpacked. And I'm like, but I will have to quote unquote unpack because I need to have room to put everything else. Oops. I'm supposed to go lower. And I totally missed. Because I'm bringing all my stuff for everyone to share. I'm like, okay, I really need to rearrange my packing because it's just not gonna work. But yeah, I was like, I still have everything all over the place. I don't know if you unpacked from last weekend either. So anyway, okay, so that goes there. It shows that it goes along the bottom, or that's what it says. And I'm gonna use my scissors here. I have tear tape somewhere. Oh yeah, see, it's in my kit. Hang on a sec. There it is. Okay, so we're gonna put that there. I'm gonna put that there. That just holds it in place because I just don't trust myself. Now it says to tie a bow. So I'm just gonna again write off the roll. I'm gonna be lazy and not even put a knot in and just literally tie my bow. So that way it is all ready to go. And I can pull that just a wee bit, just a bit, and we are done. So I put a kit together last, where did I put? Um, on the weekend, it literally, sorry, I'm losing my voice. It literally took me minutes, but I love it. So this is the Thank You Kindly kit, and it's one of our newest online exclusives. And it comes with these gold envelopes, and they're white, so I didn't feel a need to break them up. But I purposely also did not want to break them up because it came with these lovely thank you cards. And this kit was like $20, I believe. And here's the other design. Thought there was a third one. Nope, just the two. And they're perfect, in my opinion, for my thank you cards to everybody that came out to my mom's viewing and gave donations. So super excited about that. So that is an online exclusive kit that you can pick up. They're like $20 and I was done instantly. Super duper fast. Okay, so now it says to put it on the front of this one. And I want to use the other half. So, like anybody else, I know. I'm going to break this in half. And to me, because then I can use that other piece. And I'm going to grab basic, thick basic white. And I should double check and make sure this is the right size. Usually it is. And go 4 1/4. So that can be our front. And then I don't feel bad for wasting. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a beautiful sheet, but there, you wouldn't even know unless you got the kit. So let's get that going. Now it says to use the dimensionals, so we're gonna take, I'll put that to the side because we really only need this right now. So it says to put dimensionals all around the border, but for me, these look a little smaller actually. They're smaller than our standard. So I like my one in the middle so that it stays popped up. And then it says to peel these off. So I find that as I build one set, I'm already thinking of what else can I do with all this material without having to follow and build as required. So if you're a beginner, this is simple, easy, and you love it, go for it. But if um, you like to create on your own and go a little rogue, this is where it helps you as well. So you definitely have that opportunity. Oh, we have to get a sentiment. So we got this, and it says, "You're my favorite." I don't know about that. So I'm like, okay, I'm definitely gonna have to give this to someone special. Okay, just gonna clean my hands. So most of these will fit on a standard block, and I know I keep changing it up and using different ones. So, but you don't have to worry because it does usually fit all on the same. Okay, so then we're gonna take that and we're just gonna hopefully get that nice and centered. And then it says, "You're my favorite." There we go. And then this also is supposed to have 2 dimensionals. I don't know, 3 sounds better to me, but I'll put that on after because I want that to dry a bit. Okay, so now we're supposed to take, oh my, there's a bunch of little hearts somewhere. Oh, those are the dimensions. Okay, I know what those are. So there is supposed to be, oh, here it is. This guy, and look, you have the other heart. Yay! So this one goes here, according to the instructions. And then we're supposed to take one of these funky hearts and put 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to make sure it's to the edge because we're going to tuck in another heart underneath there. So we got to make sure we got room for it. Oh my gosh, my garbage can is overflowing. That's pretty bad. Okay, so that goes right about there. And then we need one of these little hearts. But look, we have extras. Okay. And that just tucks in right there. Now we can put our sentiment on. Let it dry a bit. These are smaller dimensions. Wow. I should save these. Save these for projects where I actually need these. They're not minis and they're not the standard. They're like in between. It's like Goldilocks and the Three Bears. It's in between. So I'm gonna put that right below that line so that my ribbon. And there we go. That's card number 1. See, I'm already inspired. by something else. So we're going to get that, flip that, I'll put my initial because I always like to do that. And then I'm just going to take this and plop that all on the front there. And we should be good. And we still have the other half. Oh, very nice. Like it. There we go. Oh, we forgot to put the gems. I'm like, something's missing. There's some cute little hearts in here. So we gotta grab those. How many do we have? 5. So we'll put 5. There's one up here. Another one here. And here. So, I think, Shell, you're like the only one on right now. So I'm gonna ask you if you'd like to see a scrapbook page or a card. Because I think we can do either one. There we go. Or maybe you're gone and someone else is there. There we go. So there's card number 1 as per instructions. And card number 2. I dropped or lost my instructions somewhere. Oh, there they are. So card number 2. I can't seem to keep anything in the right place. Oh my. So card number 2 has all of these hearts. Wowzers. That's like 1, 2, 3, 6 of them. I hope I can line this up straight. Okay. So I guess it doesn't matter which way they go. Because kinda. There's kinda a back side and a front side. Here, let me put this on the mat. 1, 2, 3. So this is kind of like a tone on tone, which is kind of cool. 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wowzers. Okay. Oh, I hope I get these straight. Okay. And it looks like we need dimensionals for these. And it's saying to literally put 1 down the side of each one. Huh. Interesting. It's kind of cool. Didn't we used to have a die that was very similar? Right? Okay. And then this one, it shows that we have to alternate in the middle. So we're alternating there. Oops. Oops, stuck to my hand. And then the last one. Last row. 4, 5, and we're missing 1 more. Oh no, 2 more. 6. There. So now this goes on the white one. So I'm not going to worry. Oh, perfect. Hallelujah. Now I know why that tone or color tone there is because it's a guide to tell you where to put all of them. I don't know if you can see it that well in the light. Oh, kind of. So that's what that's there for. So we'll just keep this because it's white on white anyway. So we'll take the first one, or second, doesn't really matter. And then I'm going to turn it sideways just because I can't see. Oh, I missed one. I'm like, why is that sliding? So that's kind of cool that it gives you that as a guide. So let me do the middle one first, just in case. Just in case I don't get it straight. Well, there isn't really a quote-unquote middle because it's 6, but we'll do the middle first. Cool. Now I don't feel so bad. because I'm like, oh, how am I going to get these straight on there? So thank you, Stampin' Up, for giving us that guide. And this would be so much fun with the Marbled Elegance suite. It's got all the hearts and everything in that one too. I'm trying to, there we go. So I got all these. Now I know why we had like mini dimensionals because, or medium, I should say, medium dimensionals, because these hearts are a little, they're not huge and they're not mini. So, but they're just the perfect size. Oh, it's like Goldilocks in her porridge, in the beds, just right. Okay, I think that looks okay. I'm getting a nice big collection of backings here in front of me. 1, 2, 3. Oh, this is my last one. 6. Perfect. Okay. And then, there we go. Now it says we're supposed to pilot the heart on the heart. Oh, that kind of hurts because I feel like we shouldn't be wasting that heart underneath. So that's fine. But we got to make one set, right? One set. Well, I don't think we have to, but I prefer to do that. I don't usually buy 2 kits, so I always just buy one. I'm just gonna pile that on top. And then on the back it says to use mini glue dots. So I'm just gonna grab mine and put, it says to use 5. So there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1 at the tip. 5. Something like that. And then this goes right in the center. Let's see here. Make sure I'm centered. Right about there. Then we're supposed to take that word love right here. Make sure you don't grab all those little extra bits. And it sticks right on there. Again, I don't know who I would give this one to. And we need that banner piece that we took out. And I think it's a small but thick, right? These I know we can use. Choose one of these. It's here somewhere. Oh, there it is. Really super small. And it says U. So let's see. YOU. There it is. So the fun thing about red is once you start using it and you start using your stamps, they do tend to bleed onto the stamp. So they don't always, hang on here, my blocks are a mess. They don't, they stain. They're kind of hard not to get away with that. You can, which I've done in the past, is use Versamark first, and then you have less of a stain, but I mean, choice, just letting you know. Some people don't like it when it's, tinted, but it's kind of hard to get away with it with red. Just the reds, like red, and I think Cherry Cobbler does the same, but the blues don't really do that. And the other thing is if you want to reduce your stains, you can clean it right away. But again, it'll never get completely, oh, that one was pretty good. Let's see. Yeah, so this one's got a slight tinge to it already. So you cleaned really good, but probably because I did it right away. So if I did it right away, we wouldn't have that issue. So this one's got a little bit of a tint to it already. Okay. Love you. And then this just goes right here as per instructions. Let me just double check. Oh, one says 1. 1 right in the center. I'm going to go 1, and I'm going to do a mini glue dot just to be safe. I don't know where it's going to land, but I'm going to try and land it right onto that heart so it sticks. got a spot to sit on. There we go. And then we just need a bow. So where did my ribbon go? There we go. Pull that through. No, that didn't work. Okay, let's try that again. Can't seem to get my bow going. Oops. It's because, I'm live, so whenever you try and tie a bow, that just doesn't work. One of these days, I'm going to actually pull out my bow maker. I don't know why I don't use it. I have it, and I just don't use it. Crazy. I know. And I should. Okay. Then it says to use one mini glue dot, which is true. All you need. So I'm going to squish this one up and roll it into a line and pop it there and then pop it onto our card. Like so. Okay, and then we're just going to trim that down. So trim it there and trim it there. There we go. And this one has no embellishment, so it's very simple. That's card number 2. Cute. Okay. Card number 3. Oh, there's where that fancy card comes from. And this one just says celebrate love. Well, I could totally put that on the scrapbook page. Now, I take this heart. Goes there as per instructions. And it goes on this one. So again, I'm going to cut that in half. Because that's how we like to roll. And then I'm going to stick that onto a basic white. So then that way, thick. I prefer the thick. So it has some weight. Let's grab another one here. Because I think I don't, oh yeah, all my extras are packed in the cart. So this one goes vertically. So I do have a piece that is portrait. So let's make sure it's 4 1/4. And that it is. So let's put this one at 5 1/2. And that'll go on the front. So we're supposed to take 5 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This looks like just reminds me of playing with a deck of cards. 1 heart though. Would that be an ace? I don't know. Can't be, or queen of hearts? You'd have to put a queen on there. And then it says, oh, so we're supposed to cut the dimensionals in half. And we're supposed to take 1, 2, one of them. So there's a spot here where it says you can fit it. So which is right about there. And then there's another spot way down here where you can fit it. And then there's another spot over here that fits. And then it says take 1 dimensional and cut it in half. And each half, one goes up here. And then another one goes down. Oops. Down here. Oakley dokley. Well, that was tight. Okay. Whew. Oh, I've got one, which is this one here, peeking out. So let's adjust, or try to adjust. Not too bad. And then it just goes over top. Yep, that is right. About there. Okay, then we need the long one. And it says celebrate love. No ribbon on this guy. Hoot hoot. And we need the sentiment that says celebrate love. And I probably still use the other one. You're my favorite. We'll put this one back into our pack here. And slide this one onto our block. I'm just going to clean that a bit. Grab our red. Find the center. And stamp. So if I had brought this on a trip with me, I likely wouldn't bring any extras. And then I would have made the entire kit as is. And only being because I wouldn't have, unless I open up in advance and look on the inside and see what's there. But usually I don't get inspired until I make at least one set. And then I'm like, okay, what can I do with all the leftovers? So it would be very difficult. So had I been on my business trip today or this week, we would definitely have been creating with this paper pumpkin kit with no alternatives. But sometimes it's nice to see it all and just kind of do it anyway. So, as is, per se. So now we have these, and it says to put 3. So my take your pick tool, I'm just being lazy. Oh, maybe I should have grabbed it. Oh, stuck there. I'm gonna grab my take your pick tool. I work way better with it. Okay, and now I flipped this heart. And this heart now goes one there, and then one here, and then another one there. And voila! That's card number 3. And we did that in what? 40 minutes. Not bad, not bad. Okay, well maybe I talked for 5 in the beginning. So, that would be just a little shy. 35 minutes? 5 minutes to cut out all your pieces, and then 10 minutes each to put your cards together. Now, if you were to do the whole kit, you'd probably be a little faster because you would have just put them all in piles, right? And if you go to YouTube and just type in paper pumpkin, Stampin' Up, you'll get other alternatives and other different versions that other people have made as well. So that's super cute. So my thought pattern is, so there's this pink. I really like that pink, but let's try petal pink. I think is too light, but do I have a melon mambo? We could go with melon mambo because that's another option that goes well with red as well. Maybe. Let's see. I don't know. I could be a little crazy here. And that's not too bad, but it's the red I worry about. Maybe Flirty Flamingo would be better. Oh, I gotta clean this. Now I got this massive mess here. We didn't clean it all properly. I'm just thinking, what other alternatives can we do? So if you are a scrapbooker, you can still use this. And I think it's not going to work, eh? I'm going to have to go with white. Let me grab some white. I thought of doing blue. What if we did pool party to just add in a little bit of color? So this is our new two-tone pool party cardstock. I haven't opened it yet, so why not? And I believe, oh, you know, it looked good too, is glimmer paper. So one side is darker than the other. So we have two shades to work with. Not sure if you can actually see that, but we do. So I'm going to use the lighter side. Oh yeah, you can tell. And that'll be our base. Get all these bits out of the way. My goodness, they're all sticking to me. Okay, so then, this is my thought pattern. Real simple scrapbook page that we were looking at this weekend. You do that there. Grab a few of these stripies. Okay, not good to do anything in evens, so we're going to go with threes. Now, could you do this as a card? Absolutely. So you could use 3 stripes on a card, and then instead, these can layer like so underneath. And then I would take this and this, and we're going to cut these. So this is 2, what is it again? 4 1/4, so that'd be 2 1/8. Actually, we'll go this way, because then we get 2 3/4, because it's 5 1/2. Now we got that, and we probably want one more, so let's see. I'm just trying to think of which color I want, and I think I'm going to go with this one. 4 1/4, and then go 2 3/4. Okay, so there we go. And super simple scrapbooking. I'm winging this, by the way. There is no plan whatsoever here. This is not going to work anymore. So we're just going to take these and overlap them. Oh, I guess it could have went the other way. Okay. Oh, I can probably get away with just using half of that and then use these for something else. Because, just give me a second here. I show you why. I'm going to pull out my banner. I don't know if I can fit it, so we'll see. Oh yeah, that's not good. So let's just take a pencil. This is me being OCD. And I'm going to find my center, and we're going to turn this into a banner right about there, I think. So I just need to find my middle. So we are 1 3/8, 1 3/8. Okay, so this is my middle, which means that is where I need to cut to. So I'm going to cut from there to this corner, and this is going to be my banner. And then we're going to do the same with the other two. And I'm just going to use this as a guide. So we're going to cut that out. Not quite all the way. Not quite all the way. I guess I could have used the angles as my guide. Okay, so we're just going to copy that again. So I'm just going to use it, like I said, as a guide. And then we got our angles. And do the other side. quick and simple scrapbook page, and then you can do the same with a card. And then my banners are just gonna pop randomly here along the bottom, like so. Might even just tuck that one in, like that. And then we're just gonna lay 2 mats, or a full mat actually, you can. And I'll drop this down just a wee bit. Oops, sorry. Keep that in here. This would be great for a card too. I just feel like it's wasteful. Just cut out a different piece. We have our heart strips underneath, like so. And then we have, I was tempted to like cut the tops so that it's sticking out more. But now we're just going to take a strip of basic. We've got red. We've got that. Do we want to? Yeah, we'll use. I'm just trying to think if we pull in another color or not. Because flirty. We already have that red. Just as a base. Yeah. Too much. Where is Bubble Bath? Here it is. Bubble Bath has a pretty good contrast. Ooh. Oh, that's another thing. Okay. Gotta make sure I'm. What is going on? There we go. Oh. Now, standard picture is 4 by 6, but I always cut it down. Why does it feel like there's 2 there, but it doesn't? There isn't. Weird. So I always cut mine down. So where is my picture? So we're just gonna run. So 4 by 6 would then be 3 3/4 by 5, which is 10, which means, okay, so we'll cut it like this, and 3 4 1/4. So we'll get 1/4 inch all around. Makes sense. And then we have a gap in between, which means I'm going to lose 1/2 inch here. I think that's right. Oh, and we can use that piece. Okay. So now this is where my photo mat will go, which is what? Guess I should have did red on red. Am I the only one that ever hums when she is creating? And then this is my photo mat running across. And then we still have room up top for a, there we go, for a little strip for the date or something. And then we have that. Or we could do one of these cute little hearts up there, like so, peering out with a pink one. Oh, see? That looks like Flirty Flamingo, so we'll use one of these. Oh, we can't go gold on gold. That just doesn't make sense. Oh, yeah. Where were those 3 little hearts? We could use these up here as well. Or randomly over here. Something like that. To fill the corner. Voila! So we have 9 3/4. Oh, I should have. My cut that's 10 1/2, 5 1/4. Okay, so we are at 10 1/2, and then I need a 1/4 inch, so 10 1/4. So that's 5 1/8. You're probably like, what's 5 1/8, Nemi? And that is our photo mat. So our pictures, just FYI, would be so across would be 5 1/8, and then because we went 4, 3 3/8. So then you would need 2 pictures. So you'd have picture 1 and then picture 2 here, and then you'll have a bit of a gap in between. And that is my scrapbook page. But we need some words. So where are those? So we had love. You have my heart. I think I like that one the best. And we can add that in. So we could add that right onto the page, actually, which is pretty cool. And we could put that right up there. And then over here, I would use that little bitty, oh, where'd that banner go? Or we could just stamp right on it, actually. And, oh no, we're going to use love. Love, exciting and new. Come aboard. We're expecting you. Okay. And then we'll take that other wee banner, which will go there, and say love you like we did on that card. Easy peasy. Beautiful. I'm actually liking this. And I guess I'll have to take a Valentine's Day picture now, just to make sure we have it. So I can fill this page. And then you. Okay, scrapbookers. So you can totally change this up and not always have to do the cards. And you can just do this instead. And at least as inspiration. So all that's left is to just glue it down. What time are we at? Oh, I have 3 minutes. That works out perfectly. So let's get this down. So we're right about here. So we'll get the first one down. Now I'm not going to pop these ones up because we're going to pop up the other one. So I'm just going to grab my Tim Holtz ruler here just to make sure I'm straight. And go maybe a quarter more. There. And then I'm going to make sure I'm at least half an inch off. And go right about there. That's my first strip. So now that's my marker. Then we'll do our next one. And now I'll have to take 2 pictures for Valentine's Day or February and add that here. This will be our page. Our page for the 2025 V-Day. So do you even do anything special for Valentine's Day? We don't. I think Valentine's Day is rip-off. Flowers go up in price, restaurants are packed, can't even get a decent reservation sometimes, and then it's so noisy. I'd rather just go before or whenever. Okay, that's just me. So now we're going to grab those dimensionals. We got so many. Look how many we have left over. Pop those up onto our page. I'll put an extra in the middle because this is going in my scrapbook. It won't have to worry too much about too much damage. And then we're going to put, making sure I popped all those off. I believe it goes right about there. Nope, higher. We have to give higher. But I want to make sure I'm off. There. There. Okay, now we need a mini glue dot. Where are they? Oh, they're hidden. Found it. And then a couple more dimensionals. 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, they went from board games to video games because all of a sudden it's quieter. There. And then this one will go there. And I'm just going to put one on one end so I can get the flag going. And then pop that one there. And then I got that upsy flag going. And then I'm going to take... Where did I put those embellishments? Ooh. They were here somewhere. It's so funny how you just lose things all of a sudden. Trying to find those embellishments. Darn it. Okay, I'll find them. Okay, let's get this glued down. So I'm just going to put glue there. My initial. That's a really bad job of my initial. Now, what did I do with those dimensionals? Oh my. They were sitting right in front of me. Where did they go? I just had them in my hand. Yeah. 1, 2. Now I'll lose this one. Okay. So I'm going to pop those up. Right there. This one as well. And we're just going to pop the one. That's not my initial. Terrible job. Oh, should have did the other side. Oh well. And that one goes right about there. And then the last but not least, and we'll do 2. Like they're here somewhere, those dimensionals. Okay, now I'm probably over my time, right? Because I decided to put this together. There. And then this is going to pop in right here. Like so. And then this we're just going to glue down because this will pop up. Now, I don't worry so much whether or not I've got too much bulk versus going in the mail. This is going into my scrapbook. So, and my scrapbooks are binders, so I don't worry too much of placement either. So I'm not too concerned if I have a triple layer of, you know, of dimensionals on my scrapbook page. Oops. And then we're going to add dimensionals to this. Right along the top. Four, and then of course the bottom. And then this is like my photo mat, so then my photos will go on top with, you know, 1/8 of an inch or 1/4 of an inch all around. That's usually my go-to. I prefer to have my photos framed. Some people can just put their photos down on a page and then just leave it. I prefer to have mine matted. just to make them pop on the page. Now, it's probably a little crazy to do all this work for a scrap for photos, but it's fun. And then we need a block. Then we're going to grab that red. And my ink spot is MIA. Oh, there it is. Okay. I've got some glue marks, but that's okay. We'll fix those. You have my heart. And then we could, because I feel like it, or not, we could embellish these little hearts. But I'm still debating on that. I might blend those. But if I could find those embellishments, I would add them. So it says you have my heart. Now, depending on my pictures, I would probably use this maybe over here. And then I would put that as my date. So this would have the date of when these photos were taken. And then, and then my 2 pictures would just go right there. So those are all my pieces that I actually created for this scrapbook page, just to change it up a bit. So the scrapbook page, look at the paper pumpkin alternatives. There will be plenty to share. And then as well, easy to make a card. So you can easily take the same thing. I would probably just take this one here. And personally, I would add a couple of cards to it. And literally, oh, there they are. And literally just put that. You can even take these. And you can easily make a block or run it this way. And then I would just cut out a bunch of hearts from the Hearts of Elegance and to add to this, and then add a sentiment, and you are good to go. Like, that's just my thought pattern. Oh, those are envelopes. And that's what I would do. So, scrapbook card, or scrapbook page, and 3 cards, which is made from the kit, just like that. Easy peasy, and I hope you really liked it. So great for anybody. So paper pumpkin kits, not restricted to just card makers. Oops. They are also available for scrapbookers as well. So thanks for joining me. I will try and pop in to share some swaps this weekend. I do have my event, but there'll be something that pops in, and we'll definitely be doing a couple videos or maybe some sneak peeks or hellos on the 1st to share some of our projects. Thank you for joining. Have a great evening and happy stampin'.